I had a lovely compliment yesterday. A teacher from Blaze High School in Bristol emailed me saying what a wonderful resource, amazing resource, she said, Racing to English was. And then she said that she'd been using some of the Racing to English materials to make some online lessons for her pupils during this lockdown. Yes, if you're watching this in 2021, I'm making this in April 2020 when we're all locked down because of the coronavirus. So she was asking permission not to use it for her school, but she wanted to share it for the other half-dozen schools in her trust. So I said to her, could I use extracts from her lesson to make some little videos? So here's the first one. The teacher's name is Judith Prosser, and this is how she started the lesson.
Hello everybody. Today's lesson focus, narrating using the past tense.
If you've watched some of my other videos, you'll know that having clear language aims is a key principle for teaching good EAL, in fact for all language teaching. And here Judith has spelt out very clearly what she's focusing on. Now that'll be helpful, of course, for any teachers trying to follow her lesson, but it also focuses the mind of her students.
Task 1. Listen as the text is read aloud. I'm going to read a text to you called Curious About a Noise. Some of the pictures here give you a clue to what the story is about. There's some bananas. We have a map of Bangladesh here, and here's a banana tree.
I love this slide because what Judith is doing is providing some context for the story. She's alerting her students to the sort of language that's going to come up, but also the situation in which the story happens.
Curious About a Noise by Allure. One day, when I was in Bangladesh, I smelt a nice smell. The nice smell came from a banana tree. There were some bananas on the tree. They were all ripe. I picked some bananas and I started to walk home. Then I heard a noise. I was curious. I wanted to know what the noise was. I went to look. Someone was cutting down a tree. I went near the tree. Someone shouted, "Move, move!" But I didn't hear him and I didn't move. The tree fell on me. Some men moved the tree and they took me to hospital. My right hand was broken. My cousin came to the hospital and gave me a banana. I ate the banana. It was nice.
I liked that listening exercise. I would have been tempted to have put the words on the screen to help the students. But actually, thinking about it, I'm sure Judith is right. For some students, having the words actually just makes it more complicated because you're then working at two skills at once. And of course, language is primarily spoken. So we need to focus on that such a lot. So I think Judith was certainly right to have the listening exercise with no written helps there. But of course she did have those pictures which she alerted us to, which did give us a context and something to look at while she was talking, which is always helpful. Right, so we're only really at the beginning of the lesson, but so much has come out. First, Judith had good, clear language aims. Then she made a context to support the children's understanding, and then she had a listening exercise, and we know that language is primarily speech, so that was all fantastic. And I'm going to stop the video now and do the rest of the lesson in another video. Let's see what we find out then.